Yeah, they don't. It's a French thing. They didn't want to bother their. Okay.
So how does he want us to sit? How would you like? You want to be in the middle?
No, I'll be on the end so I can see you both.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Hi, how are you?
Ivoire.
Libra, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, thank you.
So you are Andile.
That's correct.
Okay, how do you pronounce your name?
That was not bad.
Andile. Okay, it's very
Perfect now. That's actually really good.
okay.
Italian vowels.
Okay, great. So I will introduce the debate, and after it's your turn.
Okay, thank you so much. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Did you just use some French?
Did she say bye? What did she say?
And she's going to introduce.
But no, what's her name? Did she say au revoir?
She may have said au revoir. You may, no, I don't think so.
Oh, she was saying bye to someone maybe. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna
you want me to
start
say
now.
what
Thank
to-
you.
No. I'll be put on the spot so very quickly.
Everyone is ready? You can have a seat. Thank you. And for the networking, you can keep on network outside. Thank you.
Get up.
Thank you. So let's think about a new ecosystem tech where no one is left behind. So that's our topic, and I'm very glad to welcome on stage Andile. He's our moderator, and two incredible ladies. First of all, we have Libra from PayPal and also Rebecca from Tech, and together we're gonna think and discuss about making a pragmatic case for inclusion and diversity in tech. Please, warm welcome for them.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us. Hey everybody. How you doing? Good. This is good. Thanks for being in the building. Conversations are only as good as the people who participate. So it's really nice to be able to scale a conversation of this nature. Thank you for prioritizing it. I know you could be other places, and that's great. I'm Andile, as you've heard, Andile Masuku, and part of my role, at least 70% of my time is spent doing what I call debunking the oversimplifications around the digital transformation journey Africa is currently on. And I do that for a platform called African Tech Roundup. We go by oversimplification as the enemy, right? So we like the attitude that if we start to tackle issues a little more than we tackle people, we might get somewhere. And I like the topic for our session. The theme's great, a pragmatic case, a practical case. We're not going to sweep stuff under the rug. We're not going to pretend things aren't less than ideal most of the time. But we are going to try and give ourselves the opportunity to think about things in a way that leaves us with actionable insights. You know, the kind of thing that gets you back at the office going, that's something I could try, or something I could just call my team around and just sort of break down and see what they think. So from that standpoint, that's the key KPI here for me. If you guys leave here with an actionable insight that can scale into conversations you'll have in your own spaces, at the office, in your homes, in your capacity as an influencer in your network, then we've made some progress. And I'm really glad to have two incredibly high-powered individuals here.
High power?
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Thanks for giving me that.
We're gonna keep it real, okay? We have the board member of one of the world's largest companies, Salesforce, an accomplished entrepreneur in her own right, a firebrand. If you're not following her on Twitter already, some of her tweets will literally burn through your screen. A massive proponent for how things ought to be, an idealist almost to a fault, some believe. And here she is about to break it down for you. So I like to set the context, because for some of you, you're just thinking two ladies and a gentleman asking questions, and it's a lot deeper than that, folks. What we have here as well is an executive at a little company called PayPal. I know many of you won't know who that is. Yeah, I mean, when you live on the African continent and you do work across the country, it's a thing to sort of need to receive money. You invoice people, and and from time to time they pay you for the work you do. And from time to time you need reliable ways to send that money to. And so many a time PayPal has been the conduit of blessing in my young life. And
I like that. We're
Yeah.
gonna use that tagline.
yes,
Concept of blessing.
pay me later. Y'all have the infrastructure. Y'all have the infrastructure. So what we have here is the global head of diversity and inclusion at PayPal. Okay, so I'm rolling heavy, as they say. Okay, with that all said, I want us to start maybe light. Rebecca, please give us an indication of the favorite thing that's featured on your bio. I've asked this question in a panel I did earlier. Do you remember your bio on Twitter?
Oh, on Twitter?
On Twitter, yeah. What's your favorite thing?
Oh, I
that
just
you're-
said, tech entrepreneur.
Tech entrepreneur. So now I'm going to ask you to unpack your favorite element of your Twitter bio. Why does that stand out to you? Why do you most relate with that aspect of your Twitter bio?
Because that's the essence of who I am.
Okay.
Is I'm a tech entrepreneur first and foremost. Everything else is related to but that's the essence of who I am is building tech companies.
Yeah. Absolutely.
An African tech entrepreneur.
This is true. And can I provide further context? In the context of doing that very thing, Rebecca has had a really stellar career delivering on that premise for companies across the continent and around the world. And it's a long list, including some you have very violently pushed back against when they haven't done the right thing by you. And as is your right. So tech entrepreneur we have over here. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a warm welcome for Rebecca and Tech Entrepreneur.